This FinTech tip is brought to you by Best Innovation Group's new CU Voice Registry. The new CU Voice Registry delivers the fastest and most efficient way to manage your voice brand on platforms like Amazon's Alexa and Google Home. This is all done through one single portal. Make sure you go there and claim your name before someone else does. cuvoiceregistry.com. Visit it today. Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining this FinTech tip. My name's John Best. I'm the author of BreakingDigitalGridlock, as well as I have my own company called Best Innovation Group where we do consulting. So, just a quick recap on why we do these FinTech tips. We do these tips because I want to help you succeed. I believe that the world is a better place with your organizations in it. So we've got to fight together to get through this because digital isn't trivial. With that in mind, let's move on to 3 simple things that you can do to increase your product penetration and retain your customers. We're really good at inbound calls. We all have a great call center. We're all really good at tracking that call center. But the reality is, we can turn those seats around. We can make some outbound calls. Here are a couple good suggestions using simple data analytics for calls that you could make to help retain your members and to help push product in the right direction. The first one is, if someone has a direct deposit, let's say they've been with your organization for 10 plus years, and without fail, every 2 weeks, they've had a direct deposit, and suddenly that stops. This is a good opportunity for you to call this person and simply ask, hey, we noticed that your direct deposit stopped. Was that an error, or is there something we can do to help you? You'll be surprised at the answers you get. Another simple outbound call. If someone is using your credit or your debit card consistently to buy things, to buy their airline trips, to buy products and services on the web, whatever it is, and suddenly it stops. And the reason it stops is not because they've hit their limit. It just suddenly stops. That's a great reason to make a call. Hello, Mr. Best. We noticed that you stopped using our credit card. Is there some sort of issue? Yeah, every time I travel, it doesn't work for me. Oh, well, we can fix that, Mr. Best. Did you know about our travel card? Did you know about our travel plans? If you just tell us. Oh, I wasn't aware of that. Also, our rates are better than probably the card you're using. It's an incredibly easy conversation to have. And it's an important one because it shows that you care about their business. Those are simple things you can do, outbound calls. Let's move on to the next one. I believe in this world of digitized services and online services that there are what I'm going to call lifestyle choices that are digital. For example, you could be a Hulu person and you could listen to everything you have on Spotify. Or you could be an Apple person and you have Apple TV and Apple Music. Or you could be a Google person and you watch everything you have on Google and you listen to everything on Google. Or you could be an Amazon person and you could be watching all your shows on Prime and ordering all your stuff from Prime. Listening to your music from the Amazon Music service. So what does this mean? It means we as organizations have to get in line with the understanding that people have these digital services and that they use their credit cards to pay for this service. So why not change the way that you onboard members? Maybe if you can convince members who are onboarding to move their Netflix, their Amazon, to pay for their Hulu, to pay for their Spotify, to pay for their iTunes using your credit or debit card, I believe you'll have a better chance of engaging with them because these services are nonstop. They're monthly and everyone uses them. You need to just have a checklist, just pictures of each one of those icons and say, hello, Mr. Best, I see you're joining our organization. Do you by chance use Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play? Because if you do, we've got a deal for you. Let us give you a free month of each of those services if you move them over to our credit cards. This third one is also, I believe, low-hanging fruit. I find that when I talk to credit unions and organizations around the country, that many of them, in fact most of them, don't feel like they have good emails for their members. They don't feel like they even have good phone numbers for their members. During the 2008 crisis, we learned that nobody has landlines anymore. Everyone just has a cell. That cell is important because that's how you can communicate with them from a SMS standpoint or a text standpoint. It's because we want to send you important information about your accounts. We want to send you important offers for your financial health and well-being. Thanks for listening. This has been the FinTech Minute.